Hello, baby. Have you missed me? Oh, we are back. We are back here, Walmart, Bristol, Virginia. On my way to see my dad today, so I'm gonna hit some of the old stomping grounds. Been a couple of weeks. Let's go in. Let's see what Walmart Bristol's got. Starting the hunt week off back here in Bristol, Virginia. One thing, this is kind of cool. I don't think I've seen the Phantom Chucky. I'm pretty sure I saw the others. That one's cool. Oh, in case somebody's looking for it. There you go. What else we got down here? Terry McGinnis, the non-chase version. Storm, makes me 97. Lewis Lane. I know it's Lois. I just said Lewis to be facetious or whatever. UFC stuff, no superpowers or different. Beetlejuice, still got the same, whatever those are called, collector's editions. Man, blank. There's Troika, Batwing, and Monarchs. They've had the new digital wave here. There's the Punisher, two Punisher statues. Now somebody on Facebook group had posted a picture that had the actual correct one like that. I'm not saying the terms, whatever, but anyways, they had took a heat gun, they said, and heated the fingers and broke the glue and took the gun out. So I've been tempted to try that, but I'm afraid I'll mess it up. Man, look at the Worms of Madness packs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. This one looks decent. It's a cool Shredder figure. Barcode. Well, let's see what the toys section has. Lex Luger and Steve Austin. I don't see much going on AEW either. There's Lexus King, Ken Shamrock, Bret Hart's Out the Yin Yang. Well, I don't know if that qualifies for Out the Yin Yang. What do they got up here? Transgen Retro. Oh, that's Transformers. Marvel Legends is here. Lord have mercy. Now, they do still have the Fantastic Four tags up here for $22. Of course, they don't have any of them. But nothing really going on. Set down there. King Hydra. I don't know what that would have been. You got Ironhide, Thundercracker. So they've had, wait, I think I found Mixmaster here when I was still in the area. Red Alerts. No big Transformers. And by big, I mean the $54 ones. What else? A bunch of clearance price tags. Walmart, it seems to be in purge mode right now, a lot of their stuff. What do we got in these? I did find a lot of chase of these here in prior lives. Bo-Katan, Turtles. There are some new retro Turtles starting to show up too. I think, not Technodrome, Chrome Dome. And oh, I don't know the name of the other one. I didn't recognize that character. I just looked at it 15 minutes ago on Instagram. I forgot the name, I'm sorry. But there are new retro carded turtle figures showing up. In case anybody collects those, keep a lookout. Nothing new there. What's behind there? I actually finally got the Were Dragon. That was cool to get. I found this in stock on the Walmart app. And thanks to Captain Scrummy, local collector, he let me know that Rue was available on the app. So I got Rue on the way. Haven't got him in yet as of the time of this recording. Well, let's go check the diecast and stuff, guys. See if they got anything else. Let's see what they got in the old diecast. They do have the board game display here, which means this store was not going to, didn't get the big action figure shipper. That Jeep's cool. What else we got, guys? We'll make this one quick. Got the Hybrid Speed, the BMWs, Neon Speeders, a lot of the subsets here. Do they have the Transformer? I think they got the Transformer Corvette. Up there's some Silver Series. What I got up here? Some of the BMW Wave. What's behind that one on BMW? They got a bunch of the BMWs. Only one of those Hybrid Speeds. Oh, check this out. A Mario Monster Truck. Now that's fun. We're going to leave that to the side. We may get that. Any more of the new ones? I found that. They got the Camo Tumbler. If I get a hold of it, I'm getting the wrong one down. Yes, I got the wrong one. There we go. I think it's cool. I found that on last weekend's hunt. So a couple of cool monster trucks. For anybody that watches my channel likes the diecast, it's funny, I go to diecast and Lego, you can watch the I don't know what you call analytics or whatever for my channel. And man, the people skip over the diecast and the Lego sections a lot. Which, man, it's cool. If I watch a video, I ain't gonna watch the section I don't want to see. I want to skip along to the parts I do want to watch. Okay, guys, don't see anything else. Cool to see those monster trucks, though. They got the headbanger's ball. But I want to walk through the clearance section, see if anything is there, and then we'll move on to Bristol Target, another destination I haven't been to in a little bit. So let's go hit these up and see what we can find. Well, nothing really different in the Lego section that we normally see, but they do have the Spider-Man minifigures. These seem to be, I'm gonna get that Mario truck. These have been very popular. Every store in my area I've seen these show up in. They haven't lasted very long. There is a barcode. That is an excellent set of minifigures. If you see those, you like Lego minifigs, you like Spider-Man stuff, I'd recommend that. They are fun. But just wanted to show that real quick, guys. Don't see anything else any different, so we are signing out now. Unless they got something in trading cards or clearance. Aha. Oh, well, check it out, guys. The Bristol Target here did get their big new sign put up. They were still working on that red front of the building last time I was here. Anywho, reunion tour continues. Bristol, Virginia, Target. Let's run in here and visit one of the stores I probably found the most stuff in over the last 2 or 3 years. Well, this little section hasn't changed much. I did find the Fantastic Four figures here some. I did find the Thanos Psylocke 2-pack several times in this store, so I'm not going to try to sell them like David Downer. They actually used to get some stuff here. I would assume this is probably the target to find Juggernaut and the others when they start getting other Gamerverse packs. But as far as our Marvel Legends section, what is that? Okay, supposed to be a cookie jar or something? Huh, sorry, it kind of caught my attention. That's kind of cool. All right, Bristol Target. It's been a while. You going to have anything back here for me? There's 2 different versions of that. Don't see anything jumping out at me there and saying boo. And we did find some treasure hunts up here a couple weeks ago. Last time I was in here during my regular scheduled hunts. They do have long haul and hook. That's an awesome 2-pack. Every time I see that, I'm tempted to get it and trying to get the others to do Devastator. But I'm not going to put that much into it. Metamorphos only DC. Jazz hanging out up there for Transformers. It's that. Sorry, I didn't mean to whistle. Silverbolt. I got some Transformers this morning. Still got the Croc and Grim Knight 2-pack. Stalker, the Firefighter, Fisto. And Carlos found him at Ross. I don't know if he bought that figure or not. Carlos, if you watch this, if you passed on that for like $5 or to come to California and smack you, that's a good figure. I wouldn't really do that to anybody. Don't get offended. I was making a joke. T3's a buddy. He knows I'm just joking. Villainous Tie, Reaper. That's kind of cool looking. Slam Heroes. Oh, that feels weird. Also, looks like a certain, I don't know, that's oddly shaped. Probably shouldn't have been rubbing that on camera. Monster trucks. Oh, they got the Batmobile 2-pack. That's cool to see. Spider-Man and Black Panther. I don't know if I've seen that one. I think I just saw the Captain America and Black Panther. I haven't seen that Wolverine and Sentinel 2-pack since the first weekend I found it. I probably should have got that. I really like the look of these. I've actually got that one. I wasn't sure if I had it or not, and I looked after last weekend's hunt when I found that and confirmed it is in the diecast collection. Oh, I just saw Series 4. El Camino's nice. A Fleet Line. I haven't seen too many Series 4s. So Series 1. Oh, look at that. Panel van's nice. This has actually been the only store I have seen Series 4 cartoons. If I was a full-time hardcore diecast collector, that would be what I would go for. I just think they look neat. They don't take up a lot of space on the shelf. And for those of you who are not familiar with them, they're swappable. You can take the bodies off, and the wheels and tires will fit on any other cartoon stuff. It's all compatible with each other, which is kind of fun. I guess kind of like the same as pop and swap with action figures. Move on. Lingering, talking too much. Sorry, I drank an energy drink, and it's really kicking in. There's the Deadpool scooter. Haven't seen that in a bit. The hot ones. I remember the die-cast guys being hot and heavy after those. Now I guess the stock is caught up with the demand. Supply caught demand. That's cool. Old Mercedes-Benz. Batmobile. Got that one. I'm gonna take time and hang these up. I don't see any die-cast jumping. That's kind of cool looking. Little tiny wheels on that thing. I'm not going to hang all these up for them, but just try to clean up here a little bit. I mean, come on, guys. You take these things off the peg. Is it really that hard to hang them back up? Okay. Well, I'm going to take some pictures of Transformers. We'll get those on thumbnail fodder. There's like nobody else in here, so. This is the little Marvel aisle going up. Heroes and Villains display. I wonder what that's going to be. $49.99 Spider-Man. A-list, that's Captain America, the stupid $31 price. Right there's a bunch of them. Oh, that's that multi-pack. The Epic Heroes, little tiny ones we saw, the Daily Bugle set or whatever. Bowser's Castle's cool. I passed on that a few times at discount stores. I don't see anything on the video game side except for these. These are really neat. $18 neat. Nah, not that neat, but they are neat. Wrestling. We got some more cards back here. Okay, nothing we haven't seen a bunch of times. I know I'm moving fast through some of this stuff, guys. I don't mean to blow right past it, but it's stuff we've seen a bunch of other times. I don't want to sit and keep gandering at the same thing over and over again. Casper, Gaston, Ruth Bath Serpa. Oh, here's those cool light up pops. Light and sound. That right there would be tempting. There's a barcode in case you're looking for it. There's an Ahsoka one too. I don't see her. Not saying she's not down there. We got the cage ring. The sewer spewer. I like that thing. I think it looks cool. The big pack. There's Final Boss Rock and Cena. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Repacks of those. Farouk. Cool. Or Ron Simmons in that one. The old WCW heavyweight title. That'd be cool to have the Ron Simmons figure and to have that old belt. Simpsons. I got a good amount of Simpsons. I mean, they're all Bart and Homer, but no modules and no six-pack. This store has had them before. It's where I bought my module from. Now let's check out the collector section here. Is that the Up House? What is that? Yeah, that's a good movie. Spider-Man Pops. Bruce Lee. Now that's cool. I have not seen this one. Barcode. Oh, and I got the Punisher. Wi-Fi isn't set up. That one's cool too. I saw some of the other Born Again pops at GameStop last weekend. I don't know if I filmed that or not. They had Kingpin and a Bullseye. It's cool to see the Punisher though. Well, they got some pops at least we saw here. We haven't laid eyes on before. I don't see they'll have anything else. They got the Batman cowls. These are starting to show up at Ross, I think. There's the Justice League Batfleck. The fan drop stuff. Naruto. Fugglers. There's some NECA Comic Turtle stuff. Karai. Still got Captain Cold. This hasn't changed all that much since I was here last either. Now there's Wolverine and Sabretooth. I need to go back and look and see again how William told me to identify chases. Anyways, as far as the collector section, guys, that's all we got here now. Used to be one of the best ones in the Target stores I hunted. I changed the store, and this is what you get. But it is cool to see the Bruce Lee pop and the Punisher pop. So let's look around a little more, guys. Anything else you'll see? They actually used to put clearance end caps back here, so I want to see if there's any toys on those. All right, guys, Walmart in Claypool Hill, Virginia. This one, according to the app, shows to have a lot of the stuff for that big display in stock and available at this store. So let's go see if they might have the display or they just have it and don't have it out. Oh my God, it's here. It's got more stuff than Abingdon did, and it's beautiful. Check it out, guys. We got some more of the stuff here. Finally getting to see. We've seen Sandman before. Sadly, no Rhino. Rhino is the one I was mostly wanting to grab. But here is GIJoe. If I can get him off the peg. Let's try that one. GIJoe Jameson, barcode. And then the Sandman if you're trying to find him. And a barcode. Ghost Spider we found. I don't think I've seen the Thunderbolts 2-packs yet. There is Yelena and Red Guardian. And a barcode. And there is Sentry and US Agent and a barcode. Now I was talking with someone here who gave me a lead. There's one more Walmart kind of close to here that's supposed to have this as well. So we may go there on the way home today. Let's see. Oh, that's cool to see. First time laying eyes on this thing. Barcode. Spirit Spider we've seen before. Oh man, they got Law and Order. You're gonna see this in the toy haul. We're getting that. I still got my vintage. Oh, that's sweet right there, guys. Gonna be an expensive Walmart trip here. They got the Transformer 2-packs, the Transformers we've seen. Let's move around this thing. There's the Star Wars. You can kind of see there what they got, kind of the same thing we've been seeing in other stores on those. Let's see what we got back here. Got Diesel, Muda, Sheik, Jerry Lawler, Zeus, and then another Diesel back there. You got Faker, Terror Claws, Skeletor, and I'd love to find Beastman or Roboto. All those are Fakers. They got Skelra. None of the Cena figures. And there's the two I'd like to try to lay eyes on. There's our die-cast section. Got those cool protectors down there for the die-cast. And then the only section that my Walmart has in Greenville. Oh, sweet find, guys. Let's go take some pictures for thumbnail and Instagram fodder. And then I got to find where the toy section is. It used to be right here. So they've moved the toys somewhere. Well, not found the toy section yet. It's actually closer to the front. This is closer, so we're going to check collectors first. Don't see anything there different. Got Warhammer, Beetlejuice, a Platinum Captain Cold. A couple Punisher. What's back here behind that? Iron Man, Spider-Man. So nothing new in the bigger figures. Check this out. They got gold label Bizarro. Man, you can really see the problem. Looks like it's came in almost unpegged. There's Bizarro's barcode in case you never found him. Well, I don't see any more Multiverse hanging out back in there, and I'm about to make a mess here, so I won't have to fix that back when I turn the camera off. Bizarro fell over. Alright, let's take a quick look here and let's see what they got. Looks like they got some older wrestling figures. There's the Ringmaster, Bulldog Brett, Miz, Albert. There's the Bulldog. I like to have a couple of those tag belts. There's Earthquake with the gold tag belt. Scorpion King Rock. Man, these are older. There's the Anvil. Ricky the Dragon, Typhoon, Cactus Jack, another Anvil, late great Bray Wyatt, oh, late great Scott Hall, Zeus, Eddie. Well, what do we got? Ultimates, Steve Austin and Luger. Let's just make sure they don't have anything good in AEW. Jackson's, Ricky Starks, no. There's some Blackies, the bigger ones. I was hoping maybe for a sighting of Rhino back here, but doesn't look like it. They got some of the mini comics though. It's Iron Man. Looking forward to wave 2 of that. You're gonna have some cool Daredevil, Silver Surfer. Hope we get some images of that before I record my toy news for. Actually, you've already seen the toy news video by now. Never mind. So if we're able to get some images, maybe you saw them during that. Yeah, the Superman stuff here is still full price. And there's really nothing different. But hey, we found an awesomely loaded shipper. And we've got intel where there might be another one that we'll hit after we get back from my dad's. So there is all that, nothing different on it. What about Street Fighter? What's behind Chun-Li? Fei Long. Okay. All right, guys. That's going to do it. I see anything else here, I'll show you. If not, let's get out of here. The diecast looks pretty stocked as well. Let's see what they got. Man, all kinds of premiums. Check this out. There's Ghost Rider, Barbie, another Ghost Rider, Deadpool scooter back in there, the Circuit Legends, Yellow Submarine, Dumb and Dumber van, the Back to the Future car that's not cocked up on its side, like most of them are. I'll hang that back up in a second. It's a full peg. I don't risk knocking it all off. But yeah, a healthy stock of premiums. Let's see what else they got. That's an awesome one, by the way. And that right there is probably one of the better ones they've done. The Dumb and Dumber. It's fun if you like the movie. Matchbox stuff. We got our monster trucks. Looks like it's standing out a little bit on the stock up through here. Minecraft. Jason Momoa. Mandalorian. Iron Man. Oops, there's the Hulk. You see here they got some of the Silver Series stuff. Last few waves of that. End cap. One last thing real quick. Check this out. That's probably the most stock I've seen of those since the first time I found them. And that's when they were just putting them out. So they've got them there. And not only that, they've got some down here in the little box. So yeah, they got a good stock of those as well. But, well, we are back here at the Abingdon, Virginia Walmart. They should have the shipper as well. So let's run inside. Let's see what they got. Well, they got GIJoe and the Thunderbolts 2-packs down there. But still no Rhino. He's the next one we gotta track down off this thing. Kind of the same stuff we saw Richlands. Let's see what's on this side. Oh, they got a little more back here now. Oh, there's Beastman. Sweet. And they got Roboto. And the Shinshira. I haven't seen Shira yet. There's Beastman, barcode. Roboto. Domo Gato, Mr. Roboto. Barcode. Shira. Oh, they got King Keldor too. Barcode. We saw Keldor at Target. And a barcode. We're gonna think about Beastman and what's his face there. Those are all still fakers. Mysterio, nothing different in the diecast part. Well, yeah, so we found a lot of good legends at the one in Richlands, or Pounding Mill, Collectible Hill, whatever you call it. Now we've got some good Masterverse here at the one in Abingdon. So, hey, good finds today. Now let's go over to the regular toy section and see what you got there. All right, folks, now we're back to the home base Walmart here in Greenville, Tennessee. We've been on a nice little road trip so far to start the hunt week. Now let's get to our usual spots and see what they got. Well, let's take a little gander. Same old Simpson stuff. Bart, I'm sure there's a Homer in there somewhere. Otto, never mind, they got Otto. Got Moxley still down there hanging out for 24 bucks. The plushies. There's Seth Rollins. They've been digging up some old stuff here. It looks like, I'm guessing that's been hidden somewhere. It's kind of dirty. I can tell from the camera or not. Don't care much for Seth Rollins anyways. No new wrestling figs. Oh my lord, where did they find that? Series 126. Macho Man Randy Savage. Okie dokie. Kofi Kingston. Trick Williams. Got Guerreros. Got a Thundercracker back in there. We've seen that a few times now. Nothing new or different. No, they had 2 Megatrons here last week. They have been procured. Not by me, but by somebody. And nothing there. We got our turtle stuff. Looks about the same as it usually does. Still got the movie turtles hanging out. Gonna be on. I don't want to get them. We're on the look for the new retro carded turtles. Oh, they've got Chrome Dome and maybe 1 or 2 more. I'm not sure how many they got. Out in the latest wave, we gotta figure that out. There's another Batman Beyond pop. That's not. Nope, not the chase. Well, back here at the home base, and they did get another case with Megatron and Grimlock. This makes like the 4th case the store has gotten in the past 2 weeks. They never seem to last too long. We'll see if they do this time. Yeah, there's that. Still got Thundercracker, nothing else different there, but got some more Megatron and Grimlock. Let's see what else they got. We're back in the home base and they've dropped John Moxley down to $20.50. Let's see if he sells now, because he was not moving when he was 24, and then they don't have any more of the exclusives. But $17.50 for Ricky Starks. Kenny Omega's down to $12. But check this out, we got some different ultimates. There is Logan Paul, a barcode, and we've got CM Punk. Now, that's a pretty good face sculpt on Punk. The one where he's look like he's mad at something, and that one, that looks like him, I gotta say. There's another Logan Paul. Is there a chase out of these two? Anybody know? These are both all the same, but yeah, some new ultimates, because I didn't show that barcode. Anything else different? Ken Shamrock, Brett. Doesn't, oh man, look at the Transformers box. That is smashed. Nothing else on this aisle, guys. We'll go check collectors and stuff, but yeah, pretty cool to see these. I've seen Logan Paul before, but had not seen Mr. Punk. So some new wrestlers showing up, and clearance prices are dropping. Hey, actually, any of these go down. He's down to 13. Bumblebee would be $17.50. So yeah, keep a check on your Walmart clearances. They got $8.50 now for I guess that's Kilnaka, the deluxe figure. One's saying 13. That says Bader, and that one says deluxe fig. That should be that one. And then the IG-12 is $8.50. So clearance price. Oh, look at this, $2 each. Let's begin our week of Ross pursuits here in Greenville. Man, it's got a bulk to it. How much is that thing? $20? Yeah, great white shark. Got some pops back in there. School bus. More anime statues. And got one of the kart racers again, Michelangelo. All kinds of LaFlop James. Michelangelo. Best Action Turtles, Donatello bobblehead. Looks like they have stocked. Sadly, not a lot of stuff we're looking to procure. Hey, Bluey. Mr. B slab. And whatever that is, come off. There's Harris and Dula. They still got one of the reactions back here. Who is that again? I forget. Shadow Panther. And oh, we did a Black Series here. And two of them. These Super Battle Droids. $5.99. These are tempting to get. Background fodder on a shelf or something. I see that little Krusty still down there. Don't see anything else different or exciting, though. I take that back. Boo. Down there for the Mario stuff. All right, guys, check this out. We got a little AEW happening here today. Now, these are all $2.99 each, but there is Samoa Joe, Chris Jericho. It looks nothing like Chris Jericho, more like Vince Neil back in the day. That's a cool figure. Devil MJF. Ethan Page, I think he had the 1 in 3,000 chase in this. And here is the 1 in 5,000 chase, MJF. So that's kind of cool. I've seen a lot of people find Chase AEW figures that are on stores, and oh, now I'm in that group. I didn't even see. There's Soraya, too. Page from WWE days. I had to redo my thumbnail picture I'd set up there. I was waiting on some people to move off the aisle. I don't see anything else on the McFarlane carded figures have been showing up in a lot of people's stores, but I haven't seen those here yet. Wanted to check the other Ross stores this weekend if we don't see them beforehand. I don't see anything else that looks different. We got a few things today here at Ross. They got some more bendy stuff back in. There's Twisted Alice again for $9. And then Bendy again, $9. But I guess the big thing they got today, not anything too super exciting, but check this out. They got a whole peg of glow-in-the-dark Bendy Frankenstein. Are they bendies? I think they are, aren't they? They glow in the dark. $12 for that, so that is kind of cool to see. I don't know if bendy or not. It's got joints, and I think it's like that Wolfman I got out of the horror movie box. Just a basic figure. But yeah, that's kind of cool to see. $12. They do have a TIE Fighter. I don't recall if that was here yesterday. As far as anything else, I don't recognize anything else as different, so we're going to cut it off for today. But it's cool to see a little bit of NECA hitting, even though it's not the ultimates. But well, last time in the old Greenville Ross this week, and check this out. Finally seeing a NECA ultimate hit Ross. You got Leo as the Hunchback here for $20. But that is cool and kind of tempting. I've got the 2-pack, the black and white. I'm thinking this is in that. A 2-pack. I can't remember. I hope it is. I'm going to pass on that, so hopefully I'm not missing out. I don't see anything else different, guys. Outside, they got another OSHA Star Wars Black Series here, but it's cool to see some NECA Ultimates showing up. But we're going to dig through this stack a little more. I find something else, you will see it. If not, we're signing out from Ross for this week. Well, let's end the hunt week with a little stop at GameStop. We're here in Johnson City. We're going to go inside the mall, hit GameStop, and let's see if they got anything. Well, let's see what we got. Here we go. Check that out. We got Law and Order for $62. Wow. So cool. That is a big markup. We got Mirror Master, the commons. First time I've seen any of that wave. Means they probably had Deathstroke and we missed it.
Oh, there you go.
There is Wonder Woman, Steve Trevor over there. We'll look at in a second. They do have No Man's Land, Azrael, Troika. I always want to say Trioka. Batman a Million, Batwing, Mr. Freeze. For our Legends, got Spider-Man, Warlock, Banshee, Spider-Man, Banshee, Warlock, Dakin, Frag Viper. And these we've all seen before. What have we got down? We got a Thunderbolts 2-pack. Man, that's $60 too. Jeez. GameStop ain't playing around. $57 for that if you're not a member. I guess if you're going to buy from GameStop, they're kind of trying to force you to buy the membership at these kind of prices. What's over there? A couple of rock and rolls. There's a little bendy minifigure set. Haven't seen that anywhere. $15. Dark One. They got Marrow. Marrow's just $25. Steve Trevor. Chun-Li back in there. Got Leatherface, Troy McClure. A lot of people like The Simpsons. There's your barcode. I know that I'm moving quickly, guys, but this place is busy. Troika, Azrael. Man, it's cool to see Mirror Master, but I like to have seen Deathstroke. My pre-order's getting ready to ship, so I'll have it soon enough, but still want to find it in the wild. Well, let's go check out the trading cards. We'll look around, see if they got anything else. And we do have some Warhammer in there for $35.99. There's Platinum Deadpool. Star Wars. Guys, I don't know if any of that stuff's new or not, to be quite honest with you. I think this is new-ish on the vintage collection. Acolyte figures. Another Splinter down there. Well, we got some more people coming. Never mind, they walked away. Okay. Sorry guys, it's very busy here today. Frodo and Gollum. That's why I was trying to get around and show you. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I've seen this or not. Wolverine there, X-Men number 4, first appearance, will make a red. Let's peek over here real quick. There's Common Deadpool, Spider-Man, still got Punisher, Cap, Black Panther back in there. Chuck still over here. There's a Tri-Krypton. What in the world that is? But I think that is going to do it, so let's get out of here.
Hello there, YouTube. My name is Chris. I am the Man Collects, as I always say. Thank you for giving me a little bit of your time here to watch this video on YouTube. If you have enjoyed this, do me a favor, hit that like button so YouTube will know that. Another week is in the books, guys. Good week of toy hunts this week. Walmart came through for me. Finally found one of those display things nicely stocked with action figures. But with that being said, let's lead into the top 3 coolest finds from this week of toy hunting exploits. And we're going to start with, guess what? Guess what? Number three. Number three goes to a 2-pack that I wanted to see, but I didn't really know if I wanted to buy. And you have to wait and see to the haul portion here if I end up getting it. But the War Machine and Omega Red 2-pack. Now, I have to admit, when that first got released, I thought, I think I want to get that one. I like that cartoon or video game-ish looking War Machine. I don't have it. I got Omega Red and that Wolverine 5-pack. I'm looking up because it's right there on top of my shelf. But I didn't open that. You know, I keep some stuff in box. I kind of thought maybe I'll get that 2-pack and open it. But a lot of reviews I watched of that 2-pack didn't look like the War Machine figure was all that great. People kept complaining about the legs feeling like loose and gummy on them, so I didn't get it because of that. If anybody's got that 2-pack, let me know in the comments. Was that the instance with yours? Or maybe that was, I watched like maybe 5 or 6 reviews and they were all the same issue with it there. So I didn't want to pay $60 or $50 just to get an Omega Red figure. So anyways, though, it was cool to see it. I enjoy those Game Reverse 2-packs. I think it's a good callback to those old Marvel Capcom games back in the day. So it's cool to see them. I'm glad to finally lay eyes on that one. And that is my number 3 coolest find from that shipper we found, was the Omega Red and War Machine Game Reverse 2-pack. Alright, let's move up to number 2. The number 2 coolest thing was in one of those shippers, whatever, but not the one at Richlands. It was the one in Abingdon, Virginia. Now, one thing, just a caveat, you may hear me call that one Walmart Pounding Mill, Claypool Hill, Richlands. It's all in the general area. That's the area back where I'm from. People call that area lots of different things. I'm talking about the first one I saw in the video where I saw that display, in case anybody wonders about that. Anywho, number 2, I did find at the Abingdon Walmart in the shipper. That's some of the new Masterverse figures. Now, we've seen King Randor a couple of times at Target. We saw She-Ra, we saw Roboto, and we saw Beastman there at the Walmart in Abingdon. Now, is it Ninjor? Oh, I went blank on his name. I think it's Ninjor. Anyways, there's another one I'm wanting to see. I saw some people find I haven't got to see yet. I cannot believe I have forgotten his name. Anyways, we didn't see that one, but the Beastman figures and all that stuff looks cool. Masterverse is something in my area, and anyone who lives around here who knows these areas and knows this stuff knows it's hard to find. I mean, you don't see a whole lot of restocks on Masterverse figures. You get some that sit on the pegs forever, but then you hardly ever seem to get a restock of anything. I guess where those kind of clog the pegs up, they don't have room to put it out, but still cool to see those figures. I did give in and buy some of those here for the haul, so you'll see those at a later date, but cool to see them. Always fun to see some Masterverse. One of the better figure lines out there for the price, given my personal opinion. But that was my number 2 coolest find, all those Masterverse figures we saw in Abingdon, Virginia Walmart. Alright, now we're up to it. Number 1. Number 1 this week goes to a GIJoe classified that I honestly forgot was showing up in those little shipper displays until I saw it in the Pounding Mill, Claypool Hill, Richlands, whatever, Walmart. That is Christopher Law Levine and Order. Now, I wanted to grab that one. I don't remember if I ever had Order. I can't remember the GIJoe, the old classic stuff. Did they have an Order figure that came with him? But I know that I had Law. I mean, I've still got that. It's in my storage unit, some other GIJoe stuff. For whatever reason, I always loved that action figure when I was a kid. Definitely wanted to get that classified set when it came out. And again, as I was looking there and filming, I had completely forgot that was showing up in that shipper display. So it was cool to see that there. Now, the price on that stuff, it did go up a little bit. I think I can't remember how much Law and Order was. I don't think it was $35. I'm thinking it was $39 or $45 or something like that. And I think it was $55 for the other 2-pack they had with Beachhead and Quick Kick. But anyways, Law and Order was cool to see. Even though I had seen people finding that in that shipper, my old self had forgotten about that. So I'm going to count that as an unexpected find. I didn't think I'd see it in that thing. But cool to see it, guys. If you find that figure or want that figure, hopefully you can find it at Walmart and track it down. That's my number 1 coolest find from last week, was Law and Order GIJoe Classified. Alright, let's jump into the toy haul and take a look at what we got this week. Did grab a couple of things from the old stomping grounds in Bristol. I got the Mario monster truck. That thing looked too cool. I like the red coloring on it. It looked awesome. Wanted to grab that for my diecast collection, and I still enjoy getting the pop culture stuff when I can. The next thing I bought is one of those things. I kind of got caught up when I found it and I bought it, but I try not to buy these things, but I seem to always go back to them in some capacity. But we did get the Bernthal Punisher Funko Pop. I had not seen this before, and I knew it was out because I had found some other of these and saw on the back of the box there. But we saw this at the Bristol Target, and I decided to go ahead and get it. I'm probably going to open this and put him on the shelf somewhere. I'm a sucker for Punisher stuff. We don't get a super big amount of Punisher stuff, so anything we do see there, I wanted to get that to go in the collection. The next thing I got, the only one of these I gave in on, ended up buying, was Beastman. We did grab that from the Masterverse collection. I do think Ninjor is the other one that's out right now. I can't remember, as part of this wave, or maybe a previous wave, I don't know. I like to find that one, but definitely wanted Beastman once I finally got to lay eyes on this thing in stores. First time I've been able to find that one. And then my last pickup, and my favorite pickup from the week, right there, we got Law and Order. I'll be doing a video on him and a little figure review on Law and Order here in the next little bit, so keep a check on the channel for when that goes up. But everyone, as far as my content for this week, that's all I've got for you, so let's wrap it up now with social media pleasantries, Instagram, description of this video, about page on YouTube, the information you're seeing on the screen. I'll show you ways to find me on Instagram. Look me up on there, give me a follow, send me a message, should you choose to. Then we got the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are that first-time viewer, or you've came back a bunch of times, you've not yet hit subscribe, consider subscribing to the channel to see what comes down the pipe here on the YouTubes. Everybody, once again, hope you had a great week. Don't forget, this weekend, Charlie's Collectible Show will be Saturday, September the 13th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Stone Mountain, Georgia. I'll have information for that in the description of the video in case anybody wants to come by and attend. Looking forward to checking that out. All you other hunters and collectors, best of luck this weekend, and I'll see you back here Monday when the man comes around.